Good day to everybody, and welcome to today's teaching series from John 4 verse 24, titled Worship. God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. Now, oftentimes we bother a lot about worship. Is it about raising our hands high? Is it about crying? Is it about rolling on the floor? Is it about chanting? Is it about singing? Is it about dancing? Truth is, worship could be in any form at all. Worship is total intimacy with God. Worship is something that's spiritual. Worship is life. Worship is kononia with God. Now, when we look at 1 Timothy 2 verse 8, we see a total guideline and an order of worship. It says, I will therefore that men pray everywhere, lifting up holy hands without wrath and doubting. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broidered hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array, but which becometh women professing godliness with good works. Now, what God explains to us in that book is basically saying that when we go to God to worship, we have to be without wrath, without doubting. We must have faith that our worship is being accepted. We must put off every form of emotion aside. Every anger, every strife, every bitterness must go away. Because once you're in communion with God, it has to be holy. Meaning what? Worship must be holy. And then when we look at verse 9, it says, in like manner also, the women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broidered hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array. Now, what this tries to tell us, it doesn't only apply to women. Mind you though, it doesn't only apply to women. We need to understand that when we go to worship, we must put aside every pride in us, everything that seems to exalt us beyond what we are as dust which the Lord had made us from. So we need to put off every pride, everything that seems like it's carrying our shoulders up, be it material possessions, physical possessions, whatever it is, an accomplishment, an achievement. You cannot go to the face of God, you cannot worship God with such an attitude or such pride is not welcome at the face of God in worship. God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. When you're worshiping God, put far away from you every flute, every lie, and just accept that, hey, I don't have it all figured out. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I don't even know what is going to happen next. But God, I put all my trust in you, and I lay it all down at your feet, and I exalt you, God, and I worship you because you are holy. Worship is holy. Remember this. Worship is holy. Worship is laying it all down and just seeking the face of God. Worship is intimacy with the Father. Worship has no pride. Worship has no enmity or anger or wrath. Worship is spiritual. God is a spirit, and we must worship him in spirit and truth.